All right, hello everyone, it's silverkyle, and I actually have a few announcements to make today, but the main one being that I have finally made a Discord group for my channel. I've waited way too long for this, so I finally made it, bit the bullet, and said, okay, let's get this started. It's going to have just a few channels in it at the moment. We'll kind of gauge things as things go on, but I'm going to try to be as active as possible. Like if people are talking in there, I would like to be there every day and talking to all of you because I think that's really fun. And then we can talk about things other than just what my video is. That's what I really want to get out there, is kind of build this kind of community that kind of likes the same things that I do, so we can all start talking about them. So I'm going to kind of go over just a few of the channels that are in there because there's not a lot of them, and they actually pertain to some of the announcements that I'm going to be making here. So the first one is obviously just going to be about basically my videos and any news for things that are upcoming with the channel. Next one is going to be one for video games, one for comic books like omnibus, manga, novels, one for movies and TV shows, one just for general chat. And then the other two things are kind of some of the announcements. One of them is going to be a read along. So I'm finally going to start having posting, okay, this is the book or novel or manga that I'm going to be reading. And if you want to read along with me, we can kind of have spoiler conversations as we're reading through it within this Discord. And I think that would be a lot of fun. And I think that we're going to give it like 1 month at a time for whatever we're reading. So it gives everybody enough time to kind of say, okay, this is what I want to pick that up. So you have enough time to buy it if you don't already have it. And then we can all read it at the same time. And then we have like the full month to read it. And then I'll post an actual review on the channel of it after having all these conversations with all of you. So it will be kind of interesting to see is if any of my conversations kind of influence my review as well, right? I don't know. It's just really fun to be able to talk to everybody, and something that they bring up could actually end up in the review. Next up is also a movie night. So once a month we'll get together, pick a movie that's on like Netflix or Disney Plus or something that, generally I think a lot of people would have, and kind of have that experience of going through a 2-hour movie and discussing it as it's playing, which I think would also be quite a lot of fun. So that's the plans right now. For the read-alongs, I'm going to be posting the first one in the first week of April, and then that's where we're going to be trying to go through until the very end of April. Then I'll have the review in the first week of May, and then we'll do the May one. But maybe halfway through April, I'm going to post a poll here on YouTube to see. I'll post a few things that we could read, and then let all of you choose. So that way, if some of you already have it and you just want to read it, you don't have to go out and buy it already, kind of thing. And the last and final announcement that I have is more of a surprise, but there is something big happening with the channel that I've never done before. Most likely at the beginning of April that I'm going to be covering. And I'm so freaking excited for this. So I cannot wait for that. It's still a while away. And as soon as it's out, you're going to know what I'm talking about when it happens, when that video gets released. So I can't wait for it. And it's kind of another reason why I wanted to start the Discord is because I want to be more active with all of you. And the read-alongs and the movie nights, I think, are going to be a really fun thing for the future. So let me know in the comments below what you think about it. Take a look at the Discord and see if it's your cup of tea. And hopefully I'll be able to talk to you all there. So thank you all for watching. You have been bearded in. Beardage!